Okay, I should have kept this all on one video on moving averages. I'm gonna make this really short. This is like 5 minutes. Will be another. Let's see. The last one we did was anatomy of a candlestick, and then we did let's see, anatomy. How did we do anatomy of a candlestick? Lesson two. Anyway. Oh, lesson two. Right. Lesson one. Right. Okay. All right. So anatomy of a candlestick. Then we did quick thought. So this will be moving average quick thought. I figured what we would do is, and I really should have showed you guys this. Let's see, anatomy of a candlestick was 7 minutes. This will be shorter. Pulled up OnDemand. I'm just going to show you what I'm talking about. We're going to let this run for a minute. And if you understood moving averages, you understood all that, you're going to really love this, because now when you actually watch it forming and you watch the price action, you watch what's going to happen with these moving averages. Let me just pull this over. You're going to watch what's going to happen with these moving averages and how they serve as support and resistance when you're looking at a chart. You're going to see that. Now, this that you're looking at here is the beginning of the market. This is before hours. Okay? This is before hours, and I'm on the West Coast. So what we're looking at here is this is before market hours. The bell just rang. Okay? And the market just opened up. And this is on October 8th, 9:30 in the morning, 44 seconds into the market. So the bell just rang 44 seconds ago. First candle's forming, and we're just going to watch this for a minute. If you already understood it, you don't need to watch this. No big deal. But I'm going to let this play for anybody that's interested in watching what happens with moving averages. Okay, so here we go. All right, we're in here. We're watching this. This is the first candle of the morning. Now, I told you before, I never trade this. I don't trade first candles in the morning. I don't think anybody trades first candles in the morning. People think, and especially new traders, and there seems to be a lot of traders that I know out there, that as soon as the bell rings, it's like one of those Greyhound races at the track. It's like as soon as the bell rings, it's like they think you got to be in the market. Dang, okay, here we go, jumping in the trades. I don't jump in these trades. A lot of what you're looking at here, as soon as the market opens, is price action of either orders that have already existed in there, people either being cashed out or buying in at certain price points of orders that were already set, because you can set your orders before the market opens. Okay, now look at this. Now, this isn't a moving average. This is VWAP. But notice how VWAP here, I'm going to open this up a little bit. Oh, shoot, sorry. Hang on. There we go. Notice how VWAP here is serving as resistance. Notice how this candle keeps coming up and banging its head on VWAP. And it can't, look, it just ripped through. Look, but it got forced down by the 9. See how it hit the 9? And boom, it got knocked back down. Look at that. Boom. Got knocked back down off the 9. Look at that. 9 is serving as a ceiling now, as resistance. But it just broke that. Now let's see what happens with the 50. Is the 50 going to hold? 50 is holding right now as resistance. And you got to think of that. If you're in this trade, let's suppose you jumped in this trade when the market opened long, and you're making money now. And now you were thinking, shoot, should I get out of VWAP? No, it broke VWAP. Should I get out at the 50? Well, now look, 50 is serving as resistance. We're getting ready to hit the next candle. 50 is knocking this down. Okay, this is a ceiling now. Okay, the 50 is serving as a ceiling. Okay, because there are sell orders here. That is, okay, there's resistance here that's forcing this back down. Okay, so the 50 is our ceiling. Let's see what happens. Let's see if the buy orders, and if you look at the volume, as the volume's climbing, okay, see if they have enough volume in the buy orders to force their way up through the 50. Let's see. Because the 100, as you can see above it, is the next stop. So let's see what happens. And notice once again what I'm using, exponential moving averages. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's see. Let's see if they get that kind of volume they're looking for. Yep, look at that. Enough volume that they blew through all those moving averages. Okay, so now the question becomes, when the next candle starts, is this going to serve as support? Because if they were strong enough, if the moving averages weren't strong enough to stop them coming up, they're probably not strong enough to stop them from coming down. So let's see. Here we go. There we go. Let's see what's going on. You see how it's getting knocked back? And people are betting on this. I mean, like, I've done it. I've done that kind of trading where I'm betting whether or not that moving average is going to hold. I'm going to get resistance at that moving average. And it's like, I'm going to get resistance there. There's enough orders sitting at that moving average. Because, look, you can see the prices of the moving average. Let me see. When I hover over here, okay, I'm going to leave this here. Matter of fact, look up top of the screen here. under the yellow. See, it says 105.65. That's the price of the 100 moving average. And look, right next to it, 105.49. Price of the 50, 105.33. Price of the 9. See that? So you can literally, if you see a bunch of orders sitting there by looking at the montage, the level 2 as they call it, you'll see a lot of orders sitting there, and you'll, I mean, I don't do that kind of trading anymore. It's not as reliable as what I've been doing. Look at this. Now we're over that, but look, see how they're not even holding as support, except for the 9. Look at this. Okay, now don't worry about this. This is insignificant. When you see something like this, let me go a little higher. Let me blow this up a little bit more maybe and pull this over. Okay, so you see here, you got a little. It's like, well, it broke the 9. It's like, this is insignificant. This is like a couple pennies. So don't worry about that. The point is you look, the 9 is holding as support right now. Let's see if it holds it. No, now it officially broke the 9. It's gone now. But look what's happening with VWAP. See how it keeps. Look at that. I mean, there's buy orders sitting here. People are buying this here. They're buying this at VWAP. Why are they buying it at VWAP? Because they're expecting this to bounce at VWAP, and that's exactly what. Look at that. It did. It just bounced. It hit here. Boom, and it bounced off of VWAP. Now let's see if there's enough. Let's see what happens, because this is sell volume right now. Oh, selling volume. Look at that. Boom, blew right through VWAP. So you see how these serve as support and resistance, and that's pretty much it, guys. You could fast forward this. You could jump ahead on this, and you could watch. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Yeah, there we go. And this is later in the day. I just jumped ahead on demand. You can do that. You can fast forward, and you can rewind, and you can see how once this mounted, these started serving as support. And now here we are. And look at that. And this is the price action. This is historical price data here, following this along. This is the 9. And look at this. And look how it's been holding as support. This hasn't broken this. You know what I mean? Now everything tells us here that this is gonna keep going up. So yeah, see how this is holding here? Okay, it's holding the 9. So there you go. That's pretty much it. And that's moving averages, and you're only gonna need it. I'm gonna show you how to use it when you take a trade, and that's pretty much it. We are at 7 minutes, so that's it. Okay, there's your quick thought. You get to see it. You get to see it happening right there. You get to see it holding. Okay, and it's coming lower. And there you go. So that's what you get to see. And that's moving averages. When you see those things, they're called moving averages. This dotted line I have here, this is called the VWAP. We're going to explain that in the next video. But these 3 you see here are the moving averages. The 9, the 100, the 50. And you see how they're used as support and resistance, and the track price action, and when to enter a trade, when to exit a trade, and support and resistance. And that's it. So there's your quick thought of the day. And that quick thought came in at 8 minutes. So that's it. Okay, bye.